Good evening, all. Well, I thought I'd give you something a little bit different today. We got some models done, but it's been a weekend with no market, so we've done some of our preventative maintenance. Well, we've started some of the preventative maintenance anyway that we regularly do on one of the printers. The other printers are still printing stuff. The other one finished overnight, so we've given them a bit of a break and started some regular maintenance. So on the printers to do multicolours, they've got what they call an AMS, which holds the 4 rolls of filament. You can add up to 4 of them to each printer to do up to 16 colours. We've found nothing over 8 colours, so we can do up to 8 colours on our printers, but usually it's anywhere from 1 to 4 colours on most prints that we do, but there are some that we do up to 8 on. They do take a little bit longer, but you've seen our prints, so we won't talk about those. So in the AMS, you've got a couple of these PTFT tubes that the filament runs through as it changes colours. So it runs off the spool through the AMS into the printer, into the hot end, and it prints out. So as these are just a PFT tube, they do wear due to friction, so every now and again it's good to change them out, because otherwise if they do bust you can get lots of messy filament and you waste some filament. So if you have a look at this one here, this one's alright. So this was probably out of it's one of the long ones, so that's out of slot 4. So slot 4 didn't really get as much use as the other slots, so that one's not too bad. These two smaller ones are slots 2 and 3, so they're alright. That's probably slot 3 because it doesn't have much wear on it either. This would be slot 2. As you can't really see much on that one there, but you can see some of the discoloration there where it's actually starting to wear through the tubing, which is never good, but I mean, it's cheap tubing, so it's nice and easy to replace. This, however, is slot 1. This is one I heard yesterday starting to play up, so we're actually lucky to catch this one in time and get the print finished, because when you turn it over, not sure if you can see that, but it's actually worn all the way through that. So what'll happen when that happens is when the filament comes down from the spool into the hiss, it'll come down, and sometimes if this is worn all the way through, like this one just has, instead of going down through the tube and then out the back through the hub and then into the printer, it'll actually spit out through here and end up in the bottom of the AMS. And what it'll just do is, because the printer isn't getting the filament through to the print head, it just keeps spooling and spooling and spooling and spooling until you get a wad of filament stuck under the AMS. And that's fun to clean up, because once you clean it up, you can't reuse that filament, it needs to go in the bin. So sometimes if you don't catch it or you don't look after your printers, they actually do cause some issues. So as well as that one there, that printer, printer number 1, this was our very first printer, so it's got close to 5,700 hours printing time on it. Having a look at it this afternoon as well, after cleaning the lead screws and re-lubing all of that, what would you call it, the belt that runs to the hot end that drives it backwards and forwards, that's starting to fray, so that's going to be the next job to get done. But at the moment it's all good. The other printers all get shut down overnight once they finish their current print jobs, and they'll actually get the loving tomorrow, so they'll get all these tubes replaced out of the AMSs, just to be sure. Better safe than sorry. Get all the lead screws, get all the old lube off them, clean new lube, give them a clean out, get rid of all the gunk, and get some more hours out of them. So next weekend we are down at Broadwater, I believe we are. So we've got some new prints coming. We've got a couple of that. One was actually sold before it was even off the print plate. It's a brand new large otter. It's apparently very adorable. Tanya hasn't stolen one of those yet, because we can only do one of them at a time at the printer because of the size. We do have some large Nessies as well, and we also do have the large orcas that are back in stock. We do have a list of other prints that we do need to reprint to get them back into stock, favourites, and start ramping up stuff for our Christmas markets. But more on that updates later. But just thought we'll give you a bit of an update and a little bit behind the scenes for what we do. And then yeah, it's not all clean. There is maintenance to doing the printers, because then that way you get a lot more out of them. Like I said, that first printer's at almost 5,700 hours, so that's just print time, not run time. So what's 5,700 divided by 24? That gives you how many days worth of printing just that one printer's done. So it's been a bit of a workhorse, but we've got a lot more stuff to get done and some more prints to print out and some more minis and some large stuff, and there's more and more stuff coming through every month. So come down, check us out at our markets, check out our Facebook, check out our website. Website's currently down though at the moment, as we are doing some work on that at the back end to get it more up to date and get some more user friendly through to it and try and get some more traffic through the website. But most of you guys see us down at the markets, so we'll see you at the next markets, and keep an eye out for our next updates. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and have a good night.